Unfortunate Randy Orton news ahead of WWE Raw. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Randy Orton hasn't been seen on WWE TV for several weeks, but following Crown Jewel, it has now been revealed that the Viper has missed 3 major WWE PLEs in a row. Orton isn't injured, he appears not to be being booked well at the moment, with his wife even commenting on this a few weeks ago. Orton was part of an interesting feud with Drew McIntyre for several weeks before Cody Rhodes returned and took over the story. While John Cena's retirement tour is ongoing and fans are pushing for him to have the best send-off, there are others who are worried that Orton is not being used as well as he could be. Orton and Cena's careers have ran side by side. While Cena has moved away from wrestling and into acting, Orton has remained loyal to WWE, and while injuries have limited him in recent years, he has still been one of the company's most versatile performers. Orton himself could be set to retire soon, and fans are hoping that he is afforded the same creative liberties as Cena throughout that process. Randy Orton didn't make the trip to Australia with WWE, so it's likely that he will return when the company is back stateside. That being said, Drew McIntyre appears to have stepped into a story with Jacob Fatu, so there's not a lot for Orton to do at present unless he is determined to be Cody's next challenger, which isn't likely given his recent absence. With Survivor Series looming, it would be the perfect time to bring back Orton given his record at the event, and given the fact that if Rhodes needs a team, then he would be one of the strongest members to be added. Philippa is a WWE writer for Sportskeeda. She is also a mother, wrestler, dancer, former actress, and a Seth Rollins fan. She is a retired wrestler-dancer and at one time enjoyed boxing. Philippa has tried her hand at all aspects of the wrestling business in the past, including booking, promoting, refereeing, commentating, ring announcing, and wrestling. Throughout her time in Sportskeeda, she has become known for picking up botches and sharing them. Philippa's favorite wrestler is Seth Rollins, but will allow her head to be turned by any high-flying superstar. She also once had a dream that Drake Maverick was her father. This is yet to be confirmed by the man himself. Outside of the world of spandex and screwjobs, Philippa likes to watch football, supports Stoke City, and is a huge fan of Judd Trump. Unfortunate news has emerged regarding Randy Orton ahead of tonight's episode of WWE Raw, and it has left fans across the wrestling world both concerned and disappointed. The Viper, one of WWE's most decorated and respected superstars, has been at the center of major discussions since his high-profile return earlier this year. However, new backstage reports suggest that Orton's status for Raw is now in serious doubt due to undisclosed issues that may prevent him from appearing live on the show. The situation has reportedly caused concern within WWE management, as Orton was originally scheduled to be involved in a crucial segment tied to the company's ongoing main event storylines. According to internal sources, Randy Orton has been dealing with lingering physical issues stemming from his past injuries, particularly his long-standing back problem that kept him out of action for nearly 18 months before his comeback. While WWE has done its best to manage his workload and protect his health, the intensity of recent matches and travel may have taken a toll once again. It's being reported that Orton was evaluated by WWE's medical staff over the weekend, and there's a possibility that he might be pulled from in-ring competition on Raw as a precaution. This comes at a time when Orton has been heavily featured in a growing feud that could have led to a blockbuster match at Survivor Series 2025. Fans were expecting him to either confront a major rival or possibly align himself with a top star on the Red brand, but if he's unable to perform, WWE may be forced to alter its plans at the last minute. The company has faced similar challenges before with Orton's health, as his back fusion surgery in 2022 nearly ended his career. Doctors had once warned him that returning to the ring might not be possible, but the Viper defied expectations by making a triumphant comeback. Still, even the most loyal supporters understand that a veteran with over 2 decades of physical wear and tear must be handled carefully. As of now, WWE has not made any official statement about Orton's current condition or availability for Raw. However, insiders claim there's growing concern that he might need time off again to avoid aggravating the injury. This unfortunate update comes as a blow to WWE's creative plans, as Orton was expected to play a key role in several storylines that intersect with stars like Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre, and even the Bloodline. His experience, aura, and fan connection make him an invaluable presence, and losing him even temporarily could disrupt months of narrative buildup. Fans online have already begun sharing their frustration and concern, flooding social media with messages of support for Orton. The hashtag #GetWellAndy has started trending on X, formerly Twitter, showing just how much the WWE universe still loves and respects the apex predator. Many have pointed out that Orton has sacrificed his body for decades to entertain the fans, and if he needs rest, it's completely justified. There's also speculation that WWE might use this real-life situation to pivot creatively, possibly writing Orton off television temporarily through an on-screen attack or storyline injury. This would not only protect his health but also give WWE time to refresh his character ahead of a big return closer to Royal Rumble season. Some analysts even believe this setback could be a blessing in disguise, giving WWE a chance to build anticipation for his eventual comeback and perhaps reignite old rivalries or tease long-awaited dream matches once he's cleared to compete again. Others worry, however, that this could indicate something more serious behind the scenes. Randy Orton's resilience has been extraordinary, but given the severity of his previous spinal issues, every health-related update carries significant weight. WWE has become more cautious with its veteran performers in recent years, especially those with histories of neck, shoulder, or back injuries, and Orton's case falls into that same category. If tonight's Raw moves forward without him, the company will likely have to rework its segments quickly, possibly involving another top name to fill the void. It's not yet known whether Orton's rumored absence will be addressed on television or quietly brushed aside, but the lack of clarity has only intensified fan speculation. The uncertainty surrounding Randy Orton's future is especially emotional because of how important he has been to WWE's history. From his days as the Legend Killer to his dominance as part of Evolution and his reigns as a multiple-time world champion, Orton has defined generations of wrestling greatness. Every time he steps inside the ring, fans are reminded why he's one of the most technically gifted and psychologically brilliant wrestlers of all time. The thought of him facing another potential setback is heartbreaking to those who have followed his career for over 20 years. While nothing has been confirmed, WWE is expected to provide an update during or after Raw to clarify Orton's condition and plans going forward. If the reports are accurate and the Viper does need another short hiatus, fans can only hope it's for the best, and that he returns stronger than ever. Until then, the wrestling world will be holding its breath, hoping this latest news doesn't signal something more serious. Whether he appears on Raw or not, Randy Orton's name will dominate conversation tonight. His legacy speaks for itself, and his presence, whether in person or in spirit, will be felt throughout the arena. The unfortunate reality of this business is that even legends like Orton sometimes have to step back for the sake of their health. Fans will undoubtedly continue to rally behind him, awaiting his next appearance and hoping to hear that unmistakable theme song once again when the time is right.